What's up, party people? This is the week 1 in a vlog series that I am thinking of starting, and if I don't start it, then it's just the only installment in the 1 week vlog. So there you have it. Anyways, the idea is that regardless of whether or not I've read anything at all, I'll just make a video every week to update you, to tell you where I'm at, or even if I didn't read it all, who knows. Anyways, dropped way too much money at Value Village today. Kind of embarrassing, but here we are. Book haul. I also got 2 CDs, which I don't know if anyone cares about that. I collect them. I think they're cool. So I got some of those as well. So yeah, let's dig right in. So the CDs I left in the truck because I'm listening to them. But I got Van Halen's 1984 classic. That's the album with Jump on it. Really, really good. And then I also got Boston's Walk On. So 2, classic 80s rock albums. Although, now that I say that, I'm not sure that Walk On came out in the 80s, but I'd be willing to bet my life on it. Maybe. Never mind. Anyways, let's get right into it. So, first up, what do we have? We have Sir Walter Scott's Lady of the Lake. The Lady of the Lake. Alright, now this has to do with Arthurian legend, if you are not aware. Lady of the Lake is like a semi-mermaid mythological figure. So anyways, I think this is 18th century. Dude wrote a poem about it, pretty influential, so that's pretty cool. Hardcover. What year was it published? I don't know. Anyways, or how old is the book? I don't know. But it was printed in Victoria, BC, which is pretty cool. A local publishing. So, I like that. Next up, we've got The Life of Samuel Johnson by James Boswell. Now, I don't normally buy biographies, but this one is a famous one, and it'll go very nicely with my selected writings of Samuel Johnson. So, great purchase, although it's a bit expensive for my liking. Value Village has raised their prices. I'd like to would have liked to buy this for like $2 or $3. Instead, it was $6.50. So kind of a scam, but whatever. Even at a used bookstore, it would cost more like $10, $12. So it's still cheaper than to go there, but not ideal. I'm using the time to record this video to peel the stickers off at the same time. So 2 birds, 1 stone. There we go, nice and clean. Life of Samuel Johnson. Next up we have Henry James's The Ambassadors. Now I have obviously Turn of the Screw and a few other of his short stories. If you give me a second, I'll pull them out here. We'll see. Oh, I'm kicking the camera. Hold on. Oh, what else do I got? The Europeans. That's it. Turn of the Screw, and it comes with some other short stories in there as well. The Europeans, and now also The Ambassadors. So this was only $3, good deal. It's these nice, like, older Penguin Classic edition. I like that. Some of these stickers are coming off easier than others. That one was easy. Boom. I don't know if you can see the stack. It's gonna grow back there. Next one I got was George Orwell's Keep the Aspidistra. Aspidistra. Flying. Alright, there it is. Very nice cover. Modern classics. Penguin Modern Classics. Again, kind of a scam, $6.50, but again, still cheaper. It'll sit nicely next to my other Orwell. Other stuff I have by him is right up there on the shelf in science fiction. Even though I know he wrote other stuff, not just science fiction. But honestly, because of 1984, everything just goes in science fiction. So, sorry, bud. So I've got Animal Farm, obviously. Animal Farm, if the mic's having a tough time. Fighting in Spain, and A Homage to Catalonia. So this is my... And then 1984 as well. So this is my 5th Orwell book that I've got here on the shelf. Very nice. Next, I don't know why I haven't bought this before, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of... Everyone knows it. I just hadn't bought it before. And that's E.M. Forster's Passage to India. $2, so that's accurate price. I think that's fair. Yeah, so not gonna lie, Value Village was hitting today. Like, there's a lot of stuff I left on the shelves there, so sometimes, I mean, it's really hit and miss, right, with any thrift store. Sometimes there's nothing there, sometimes there's lots. Today was the day, though. Yeah, today's the lottery winning day, at least for books and CDs. I don't know. But if I wanted to shop for clothes there too, I don't usually do that, but if I wanted to, today's the day I would go, because if the bookshelves were any indication, like I said, today's the day. So, E.M. Forster's Passage to India. Next up, I also found a copy of H.G. Wells' Kips. Now, H.G. Wells, you can't really go wrong. I was under the impression he only wrote sci-fi, right? Like War of the Worlds, come on. Or what else do I have by him? Island of Dr. Moreau. Time Machine, right? What else does he have? Star Begotten, Men Like Gods, right? So I've got quite a few H.G. Wells, all sci-fi, but I don't think this is sci-fi. Anyways, so I like H.G. Wells. I just haven't read anything of him that's not sci-fi. So this one should be good. I feel like H.G. Wells is also has like some nonfiction he did too, right? Like he wrote like a history, like a compiled history. Anyways, I'll have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure he did. Anyways, Kips. Next up, I've got George Eliot, Felix Holt of the Radical. Okay, it's in this beautiful Penguin Classics black, right? Everyone loves that one. I have a few other books by George Eliot, but I haven't read any of them. So that's bad, but you only have so much time in the day, right? I have Middlemarch, I have Silas Marner. I always thought it was Mariner, and like it was like a book about marining, like on a boat. Silas Marner, Middlemarch, Adam Bede, and then Mill and the Floss. And now I also have The Radical, Felix Holt. So when I do eventually dig into Eliot, I'll have things to read. There's no doubt about that. Next up, I've got 2 copies of The Little Prince. Now, I already have 2 or 3 copies, but I regularly give them away. And whenever I see a copy, I just pick it up as a rule of thumb, right? And these I got for $3 and $1.80 each. So those were fair prices, I would say. Now, if you don't know me personally and you're watching this channel, first of all, that's kind of weird. Whatever. You're free to do whatever you like. But I live in Canada, so all these are Canadian dollar prices. So if you thought I was overpaying because you thought I was American, think again. Although I wouldn't be opposed to being American, it's kind of cool. Maybe I'll marry into it and get my citizenship. Then I'll go buy land for like super cheap and live in, I don't even know, Ohio. Or like, I don't know, where else is there cheap land? Florida. Yeah, anyways, 2 copies of Little Prince. Some lucky friend of mine is going to get these, so that's cool. Next up, I have John Wyndham's Trouble with Lykan. Now, of course, John Wyndham being the guy that wrote the Chrysalids and the Day of the Triffids, both famous sci-fi books. Now, I have not heard ever of The Trouble with Lykan. I'm imagining it's kind of similar to the Day of the Triffids, right? Or no, is that the Chrysalids, the one with the plants, right? Maybe he's the plant dystopia guy. He really just should have never have gone into botany, because he's just messing it all up, making these monsters. Or I guess they're not monsters. It's an alien. Anyways, oh no, this time he messed it up. It looks like. I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyways, John Wyndham. Oh yeah, this one's good. So this one, $6.50 again, so on the upper range of Value Village's prices. But this is the OG Arthurian legend, and that is Le Mort d'Arthur. I don't know if you like my French accent there. Le Mort d'Arthur. Yeah, it's my best French accent, but I'm really bad at accents. All my accents sound pretty much the same. But yeah, this is a thick one, but you know, it's an old one, and it's one of the OG Arthurian legends. So you know, when I one day hopefully have kids, now I have more to read them. And this sticker really is not coming off, so I might have to circle back to this one and take it off later, or else you guys are gonna get bored here. Oh, I just went for it. Yeah, it did not come off. Jeez Louise. Alright, we'll come back to it. Good enough. Oh, the stack is getting tippy at this point. Honestly, that's probably because I'm bad at stacking, but... Next up, and I'm not sure how I don't have this yet. Again, it's one of those like classics that... It's not a classic, sorry, but it is a classic work that you would think I would have, but I just never have. And that's Thomas Kempis's The Imitation of Christ, right? Okay. Apparently, like, in the olden days, like before 100 years ago, every Christian read this. It was kind of like standard fare. Only $2.50, so fair price again. Dover Thrift Edition. It's fairly. I also thought it was going to be one of those books that was like thick as a brick, but it's actually not. It's like, looks like it's probably 150 pages or something like that. Yeah, 140. I was right. Like I always am. Anyways, so that will be a good one to read as well. I might even put that one in the stack. Who knows? But yeah, pretty sweet. Next up we've got, this is a wild card, honestly. I just picked this one up on a whim. Also, it's in the Black Penguin Classics. Nice edition. And that's Oliver Goldsmith's The Vicar of Wakefield. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty short, not too big, but it's about Christianity, justice, and the family. I can get down with that. A little bit expensive again, $6.50. Kind of a scam. I hope you're not keeping a running total of all these books that I'm showing you, because then I'll expose myself for being an addict. But yeah, Vicar of Wakefield. I'll report back when I read it, which will probably be in like 6 years. Next up, we've got Alexandre Dumas, The Black Tulip. Now, Dumas is one of those names I'm super familiar with, but I don't know why. I'd have to look it up. Why is he famous again? I don't know. Probably because of his writing. That's my guess. But yeah, is this one of his famous works? Maybe. I don't recognize the title, to be honest, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's famous for something else. Maybe it'll say inside the front or back cover of his other published stuff. No, it's just showing. No, it doesn't. Okay, anyways. Black Tulip, Alexandre Dumas. I don't have anything else by Dumas right now, so this is the first of hopefully many. Unless he never wrote that much. I don't even know. I have to say, so far, we're doing quite good for the Black Penguin Classics editions. So far, we've got 4. And then out of the regular Penguin Classics, we got 3. So, that's not bad. Alright, we've got 3 more here. 3 more. Charles Dickens, Barnaby Rudge. I am collecting Dickens. Right now I have Christmas Carols and other his Christmas books. I've got Nicholas Nickleby, David Copperfield, Pickwick Papers, Tale of Two Cities, Martin Chuzzlewit, Hard Times, and Bleak House, and Great Expectations. So I have quite a bit by him. I'm missing Oliver Twist. I saw it at one of the book sales, missed it, came back for it, it was gone. Now I've got Barnaby Rudge as well. Oliver Twist, I'm coming for you. But yeah, that's all for now. And then I also got Julius Caesar. Now I'm collecting this particular Oxford Shakespeare binding or edition, not the older one, the newer one, because there is one that looks kind of similar, one that's glossy, one that's matte, and I'm collecting the matte one. So I'm probably about a third of the way there now, and I'm not sure if I already have this. I'm reading the titles above me right now, and I don't think I do have it, so it's a good find. Yeah, it is a good find. So another one that I'm missing that's like a super common Shakespeare book, that being Macbeth. I don't have Macbeth in this edition, which is surprising because you'd think there'd be more copies available, but I just don't. So a great addition to my growing collection of Shakespeare. And then lastly, but not leastly, maybe leastly, I don't know. I bought this on a whim as well, because I read this when I was a kid, and I thought to myself, hey, I am collecting kids' books for when one day I hopefully have kids. Why not give them the same experiences that I had as a kid? And so that is the graphic novel Amulet. It strikes me as being very similar to the Bone series. Now, whether or not that is accurate, I'm not sure, but the Bone series, also read that as a kid. Really, really good, as far as I can remember. Anyways, that was 15 years ago. So yeah, Amulet, book 1. And look at that, Scholastic. That's probably where I got it from originally. Those throwback to the days, those book sales were sweet. Anyways, yeah, I'll stick this away in the box where I keep all my other kids' books. Not because I'm racist against kids' books, but because I have no shelf space. So, it's just the reality of the situation. And I think after today, honestly, with the number of classics I bought, I actually don't have any more shelf space unless I start to mix genres, which I don't want to do. I segregate my genres. Yeah. Anyways, crazy. Look at the stack. How many is that? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 books. You can do the math on that. I don't want to do it. It hurts my heart. Anyways, here's the sticker pile. Looking pretty good. Yeah, see you next time.